Hello, my dear children. Welcome to today's class. So, what are we doing today? Today, we will be learning about different clothes we wear. Why do we wear clothes? How do clothes help us in protection from different things? So, let's find out. Actually, why do we wear clothes? To cover ourselves, to cover our bodies, to look good, to be protected from harsh weather like cold or summers or rain, or even from insect bites or from injuries also. Correct? So, and India is such a diverse country. It is such a huge country that people in different areas in India, they wear different clothes. And you know what? Clothes have come a long way. Earlier, when the early man was there, how they used to wear different types of clothes. They actually used to cover their body with different kind of clothes. Till then, they did not know how to stitch clothes, so they just used to cover their body with leaves or animal skin also. Then when people started inventing things, they started learning different types of techniques, then they started making clothes. And the traditional clothes, actually, what do men wear traditionally, what women wear traditionally, and now what do we wear as modern people. This is how the clothing has come a very long way. What children wear, what adults wear, that also varies. Yes, so let's study about clothes we wear. We need clothes to wear. Like food, water, and air, clothes are also our basic need. We cannot feel secure without wearing clothes. So, we are social animals. We cannot roam around without clothes. So, we need clothes to feel secure, to cover ourselves. Clothes save us from heat and cold. They save us from animals and infections also. They save us from environmental hazards. Okay, the early man too felt insecure without clothes. He wore grass, leaves, barks of the trees, and animal skin as clothes to save him from heat, cold, rain, and injury. Okay, so we wear different clothes in different seasons. In summer season, to keep our body cool, we wear clothes which are very lightweight, which are very airy, with which air can pass through. The such kind of clothes which in which we do not sweat a lot. Uh, then the clothes which do not absorb a lot of light. That means light color clothes. We wear light clothes in summers and warm clothes in winters. So, we wear warm clothes in winters, like clothes which are made up of wool, fur, and thus it keeps us warm in winters. We wear clothes that save us from water in rainy season. Now, animal furs and skins were the first type of clothing for human beings. So, for human beings, the first type of clothing was from animal skin, animal fur. Okay. Nowadays, it has become a symbol of luxury. Like if someone is wearing clothes made up of real animal skin, real leather, real fur, that is a symbol of luxury. And for some people who are actually animal lovers, they hate this concept of making clothes out of animal fur or animal skin. Clothes are made of fibers of cotton, silk, wool, and many other natural fibers. So there are natural fibers. What is natural fibers? Those fibers which come from nature, which God has created. For example, it can come from plant, it can come from animal. So from plant, which fibers do we get? We get cotton, jute, flax, linen. From animals, what fiber do we get? We get silk. Mainly we get silk, or we get leather also. But because natural fibers are limited. There cannot be unlimited supply of cotton fiber or animal fiber, silk fiber. So that's why, because the population of human beings are increasing and there is limited supply of natural fibers, what people have started, they invented the fibers which can be made in factories, and those are the man-made fibers, and most popular ones are rayon, linen, rayon, nylon, okay, polyester. So humans made new varieties of fabrics like nylon, rayon and polyester. Now, different clothes are worn by different people. People wear different type of clothes according to their area, season, occasion, availability. So when we are wearing clothes, we consider that which area are we living in, what is the kind of season here, what is the weather over here, what is the occasion. If we are wearing in daily wear, we cannot wear very heavy clothes, like very heavily embellished clothes, very shiny clothes. If there is some kind of marriage, some party, then we wear clothes which are shiny, which are embellished. Now, traditionally, Indian men used to wear dhoti, kurta, and kurta pajama. So, our ancestors traditionally in India, what was the most popular men wear? It was dhoti kurta or kurta pajama, and these clothes are worn till date. Earlier, only the elder people used to wear such clothes, but nowadays these kind of clothes have become a fashion statement. A dhoti kurta or kurta pajama, people have started designing them in different forms, and they have become a fashion symbol. Okay, so, and in cities, men have taken the Western style like pant, shirt, t-shirt, trouser, coat, pants, suit, sherwanis. This is what people usually wear in cities, but in rural areas, uh, the kurta pajama, the dhoti kurta, they are still the daily wear attire of men. So these are the pictures of men wearing dhoti kurta or pajama kurta traditionally. So this is kurta pajama, this is dhoti kurta, this is a lungi and a shirt. Then in cities, men wear suit, shirt, pant, t-shirt and trouser. Okay. Now in some parts of the country like Punjab, West Bengal or Kerala or Haryana, men wear lungi, which is similar to dhoti. Okay. And there are many variants of lungi. So lungi is loose, unstitched cloth worn around the waist. So it is actually draped on the waist. It is not stitched from anywhere. It is a loose cloth. What people do is they just drape it around their waist. And in different parts of the country, they are called with different names. For example, in Punjab, lungi is called tehmat. In Tamil Nadu, it is called veshti. In Kerala, it is called mundu. How different and interesting names are there. Then men also wear turban on their head as a headgear, and again turban is an unstitched cloth and it is draped on the head, and it is draped in different ways, and according to the different ways they are draped on the head, it depends on the state. So for example, in a Punjabi turban called pagdi, it looks like this, and a Rajasthani turban is very colorful and it is draped like this, that this man is wearing. And Punjabi people in Punjab, they wear pagdi on daily basis as the part of their religious wear. Now these are the traditional wear of Indian women. The traditional clothes of Indian women included sari, although the sari is being draped in different ways in different part of the country. Usually a sari is 5.5 meter long. Okay, so women wear various traditional clothes in India according to region and religion. Most of the women wear sari in different forms. So see how different in different forms the sari is being draped. And after the sari, which is the next traditional women wear, that is salwar kameez. Okay, and salwar kameez is the most popular and most comfortable dress worn by women. Salwar kameez is worn with a dupatta. So a salwar kameez, it comes with a dupatta. With that dupatta, what do women do? They cover their head and the upper part of their body. They also wear ghagra choli, shawl, etc. So this is a ghagra choli. It is also called lehenga. They wear loose odhani like a dupatta with ghagra choli. So with ghagra choli also a very big flowing dupatta is being taken. Then modern, these are the traditional dresses. What do modern women wear? They wear skirts, shorts, trousers, shirts, t-shirts. Okay. So modern women wear western clothes like skirt, jeans, trouser, gowns, etc. Now in winter, men and women both wrap shawls over their upper body to be warm. Now let's write, why do we need to wear clothes? We need to wear clothes to cover ourselves, to protect ourselves from harsh weather, from mosquito bites, from insects, from environmental hazards, right? What do women in your neighborhood wear? So just look around your neighborhood and see what women wear around your neighborhood. Do they wear sari, salwar suit, skirt, short, trousers? What do they wear? Like I am wearing a t-shirt and a jeans, a western wear. So I am a urban woman and I wear western clothes too. Now how are clothes woven? How are fibers being made into a cloth? So clothes are made by weaving or knitting different types of fabrics like silk, cotton, wool, etc. So the fibers of cotton, wool, silk, they are being knitted together or they are being woven together to make a full fabric. Now, what is this weaving? Weaving is done on a special device called a loom. So there is a special device. It looks something like this. This is a hand loom. This loom is being operated by hand and this is a hand loom and this is how weaving is being done. So either a loom can be operated by hand or it can be operated by electricity. And obviously a loom which is being operated by hand, it takes more time to weave a cloth like that, and thus the clothes which are woven by a hand loom, it is expensive than the ones which are being woven by power looms which run on electricity. Okay, so looms can be hand looms or power looms. So what are hand looms? Handlooms are the devices which are operated by people with their hands. There are two set of fibers. So there are two set of fibers. They actually being operated in such a way that those two sets get woven, intertwined in each other, and a fabric, beautiful fabric is being created. Then there is a power loom which looks like this and it is operated with electricity. It is easy and fast to work on. Handloom takes time to complete the process and clothes woven on a handloom are costlier than those woven on a power loom. All right. Now, how do clothes have designs on them? Not because fabric which is being made, they are absolutely plain. But how then designs appear on the fabric? So there are different techniques to design a fabric. For example, a plain white fabric, an off-white fabric, they can be dyed in different colors. They can be dipped in different colors and different beautiful vibrant colors can be given to the fabrics. Then the embroideries can be done on the fabric to create designs on them. Then there is a method of tie and dye of creating various designs on it. Then there are block printings. There is a block, we put color on it, and we just print the block on the fabric. Then there are different vegetable prints that are being given to the cloth. So all these techniques actually give different colors and designs to the fabric, and they look beautifully appealing. We all wish to wear beautiful clothes. We make simple clothes beautiful. We color them, draw beautiful patterns on them. We sometimes make embroideries on clothes to give them a rich look. We can do embroidery with our hands and with machines too. Hand embroideries are costlier as they are special. We dye the clothes into different patterns to enhance their beauty. We use batik technique using wax to create designs. So this is a batik technique in which wax is being used to create different designs. Then we use the technique of tie and dye. This is tie and dye where the cloth is being tied and then dyed, and then we can, according to the way we are tying the fabric, according to that different patterns are being created on the fabric. We also show creativity when we use cut vegetables to draw different patterns on the clothes. We also use engraved blocks to print designs on the clothes. This is called block printing. So see, this person is using different, this is a block, and the block is being printed on the cloth to give it a different look. Now, woolen clothes. Woolen clothes is made of wool. You must have seen your grandmother or some ladies using special kind of needles and knitting the sweaters, the pullovers, the warm clothes. Okay, so women use special needles to knit sweaters and shawls. This is how they knit beautiful patterns. Nowadays, all knitting is done by machine. Now, these are the terms that we have learned in today's lesson. Embroidery, drawing patterns or clothes by stitching with needle and thread. Weaving, interlocking two sets of fibers to weave cloth. Also remember that we wear clothes to get protection from heat, cold, rain and diseases. We wear clothes according to the season, availability and cost. Men mostly wear dhoti kurta or kurta pajama. They also wear lungi and turban. Women wear a sari, salwar kameez, dupatta, ghagra choli and odhni. We get clothes from weaver's loom or they are knitted. Looms can be hand loom or power loom. We make clothes beautiful with colors, embroidery, printing and dyeing. So let's complete this exercise and see what have we learned in today's lesson. You have to circle the odd one out. Weaving, knitting and embroidery. Embroidery is done to make the cloth beautiful. Rest are the techniques of making the cloth. Tie and dye, lungi batik. Lungi is a type of cloth. Lungi, tehmat, turban. Turban is a headgear. Lungi and tehmat are the type of lungi only. Ghagra, dupatta and pagdi. Ghagra and dupatta, they are being taken together. Pagdi is a headgear. Dhoti, salwar and veshti. Dhoti and veshti, they are the women wear. They are the men wear, sorry, and salwar is the women wear. So let's match the following. Block printing, this one. Vegetable printing is this one. Batik is this one. Tie and dye is this one. And embroidery is this one. Now let's take the correct and cross the wrong statements. We need clothes to look beautiful. Absolutely correct. Dhoti and pajama are the same. No. Pagdi is a headgear. True. Women use dupatta to cover their heads. True. Batik is a technique of printing patterns of cut vegetables on a cloth. No, that's vegetable printing. Now you have to answer the following questions yourself in your notebook. We can discuss over here in short. How do we get a cloth? We get cloth from animals or plants, or they are now being made in factories by humans. What is knitting? When special needles are used to knit the wool fiber or wool yarn together to make shawls, pullovers, sweaters, etc. That's called knitting. What are the difference between handloom and power loom? Handloom is run by people with their hands and it is a time consuming process. Power loom is run by electricity and it is a time saving process. How is block printing different from vegetable printing? In block printing, a block is used for printing. In vegetable printing, vegetables are used for printing. How do we make clothes look beautiful? We can make the clothes look beautiful by printing, dyeing, embroidery, and by cutting them in different shapes. Now, these are some fun based questions that you can do yourself with your family, with your friends, and have fun with the chapter. You can make a list of vegetables and fruits that can be used for giving prints to the different clothes. And what you can do is you can cut the sample of each of that vegetable and fruit and have its print on the chart paper and just see how would they look if they would be printed on a fabric. You can present it in your class in front of your teacher. Then uh, we actually make our clothes look very beautiful with embroideries, and different states have different types of embroideries, like kantha work is there, chikankari is there, fulkari is very famous in Punjab, chikankari is famous in UP. Similarly, you can find that which different embroideries are there in different Indian states. Make a list of it, collect pictures of it, and paste it in your scrapbook. That's all for today. I hope you have learned a lot about clothes that you wear, their uses, and how to beautify them. That's all for today. Bye bye. Keep learning, keep shining. Have fun.